Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners along with Bob Iagino. Sorry for any background noise. It is the new rescued puppy making noise in the background, still being a puppy. So, here we go. Stellar found some support at this 0.1738 level, formed this double bottom, came up. It was the two probability targets were the 0.2131 stop raising and this little cluster right around 0.2193 area. So you hit the first target, hit the second target cluster, then this third one was not high probability since it was into the wicks. So pretty much you're taking it all off here unless you want to hold a little for the end. Now I don't know who would have sat through this because this went back below break even, but it then went through the third target. So just pointing that out. This is why you take stuff off, you raise stops. Then we have this very sloppy flat one up here, okay, which then has now triggered, hit the first target lower, hit the second target lower, and this is still a decent probability third target at 0.1981, so we may continue to see some lower prices. We actually got rotation zone crossing back against us at this point. We also drag these levels down, so that is what we're looking at right now. If we do rally, the first resistance now is at about 0.2141 to about 2.2162. That's going to be key resistance. Then if we get above there, it's 0.2193. So this whole area is very key resistance. If we were to stage a strong rally and get back through that, then we'd watch for rotation back to this prior GAN level, 0.2345. Now, lower, if we get through this 0.1981, then we'll be watching for a return to the 0.1890 level, and then we'll look at the daily chart just to see what's going on. So again, could not get the close above the rotation zone, poked through it, closing right there, and then huge collapse down. This is why you have to be careful against the daily rotation zone because it can still rotate down at any point. That's why it's called the rotation zone. So let's see. That's pretty much it. We've updated this level. Should we get through this 0.1738 level, then we'd be watching for about 0.1639 at this point, but we'll fine tune those levels as we get some more price action. So that's what we have for you on Stellar. Taking a look at Ethereum, we had the bigger double on the daily time frame, did not trigger, got up really close to the 50 EMA and then came back down. Also, we talked about watch for a close below the rotation zone. That wouldn't be positive. Got the close below the rotation zone and collapsing down. Now major resistance at about this 388 to 392 level. So that's what we're watching for. Let me update some of these down here because we can now watch for the next major levels down and redo our retracements. So I should update that before because you also see it made this nice little cluster area here with the 25%. So this was just a shallow retracement, stopping there with the 50 exponential overhead. Nothing else really to look at right now. So watch for the 358 as key support. And then if we break through that, the next major level down is 328. On a rally, if we do get back above the rotation zone again, we'd be watching for a return to about the 412 level. Checking in on the daily chart, moving straight to the 8 EMA, bottom of the rotation zone, and then rotating back down. That's why, again, trading against the rotation zone is very tough and very aggressive. Checking in on Ripple, we had this 4-hour potential double, which then, this was very hard to trade. I mean, if you're trying to short it, pretty much nothing to do here except watch for the lower levels unless you were trading it on a much shorter time frame. Coming down, hitting all the targets, dropping below this 0.4945, returning to the prior GAN level, this 12.5% GAN level, 0.4879, pretty much closing on it, moving back up. So that is all done right now. I'm going to take that off. These levels would be updated here. We can also do a projection down from this to this pause area and then do the next 12.5 and 25% projection down. And now we can do our analysis. So if we continue lower, 0.47636, 0.467722 are the next levels down. Again, rotation zone crossing again. against us. So now overhead resistance at about 0.506 area. If we do get back through there, I'd watch for a return to the 0.5218 to the 0.5255 level. That's some pretty significant resistance over here. Prior breakdown level area that triggered this double top and Gann level and 50 period exponential moving average. So that's going to be the key to up there. Let's check in on the daily chart. Daily chart. So it poked into the rotation zone a bit. Let me zoom in. So got our first close in the rotation zone, but anywhere in the rotation zone, we can rotate back down, rotating back down with a huge bar. This is not quite, but nearly an outside bar, you know, almost similar highs here, and then lower low than this prior bar. So this essentially wiped out all of yesterday's strong move. So again, not looking terribly good, and no other major patterns in Ripple right now. So what we have for you on Stellar, Ethereum, and Ripple, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.